Yo, what's happening? We have Bitcoin sitting near, even closer to that support trend line, the one we've been speaking about. Another day, another wick. Quite annoying, right? These wicks. So I've made a massive change to how I'm going to do the live trading. I'm going to change the time frames. I'm going to change the higher view of things. As me, I got wicked as well, and these stupid little wicks and these liquidity hunts. I think we're creating quite a bit of liquidity. I think the whales are trying to have some fun with us. So we're going to shift that. But either way, I really enjoyed getting back into action and getting back into the live trading sessions again. And I'm more excited than ever, guys. So we have Bitcoin right now forming a crazy 4-hour candle at this point. We had the stock markets go higher yesterday. We didn't really have the crypto market follow as much. We did get a little bit of a bullish bounce a couple of hours ago, and then a big ass red candle that's brought us now closer to the support trend, guys. So what I'm going to be doing in this show is I'm going to be going through what I'm thinking for the day for Bitcoin, what I'm thinking for the remainder of the week, and then I'm getting back into the 1,900% portfolio where I'm going to show you guys. I've showed you the high risk, I've showed you the low risk. Make sure you've caught the earlier the part 1 of that episode to see those tokens. Then I'm going to do the medium risk and I'm going to do the low risk in this portfolio in this episode for you guys to show you that we're busy with a lot of short-term trades, right? We're busy with a lot of these smaller things. That's great. But I do have hodl portfolios that I'm building. We have not been down at these areas in the crypto market for a very long time. And instead of me whining about a part of my portfolio that's went through all the redness, I'm building another one in the background that can counter that one. So when the other one does recover, I actually have this portfolio way in the profit. So this is a big episode. This is something that's going to teach you that hodling over time also makes you a good amount of money. So learn to split those portfolios and to use everything together. No more wasting time. Let's get in.
Click. Have you heard the news? What? With his finger on the pulse, it's like Sheldon knew. Click. When the sniper shoots, we got Sheldon on the charts, so we never lose. Enter the sniper, sharpshooter advisor. Enter the sniper, he marks the charts right. Enter the sniper, he's calling the cycles. So enter the sniper, click. Time to be dedicated, sniper mode is activated. Explosions in the market are in target and Sheldon demonstrates. Mirror on the wall, Master Sheldon tell us all. We got Sheldon on the chart, so we never lose. Enter the sniper, sharpshooter advisor. Enter the sniper, he marks the charts right. Enter the sniper, he's calling the cycles. Enter the sniper, click. Enter the sniper.
Yo, Banter fam, what's happening? Hope you all having a fantastic day out there so far. Another day, another damn wick. It's annoying. And I even got Random Mania. I think he's also disappointed in one of his trades. I see him here. He's just joined. I think he's a big fan. I think he's trying to see what trades I'm giving the community, so that he can try beat me in the trading contest. Guys, if you are brand new, smash that like, smash the subscribe button. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Sheldon_Sniper. Make sure you're on our Telegram group. Tons of alpha there every single day. Make sure you're on our newsletter that you will find on my Twitter page as well. Use all the tools we got. And I think we are 24 hours to 36 hours away from our new Discord channel, which is massive, guys. We've been speaking about these live trading, and we got the $400 to $1 million challenge. The one that I entered yesterday was for the competition, not for that $400 challenge just yet. That starts when the Discord channel drops off. And remember, the only way you can get into that Discord channel is if you are part of one of our it is free to you guys, but if you're part of one of our exchanges by using our links, if you are part of one of these, as in BYBIT, as in BitGet, as in KuCoin, as in Binance, it's going to give you access. It is going to be a free Discord where everyone's able to join. But if you want the VIP rooms where you get the private trades on short-term, medium-term, long-term, spot, leverage, margin, we're going to be running all of these different accounts. And I have a whole big team that's going to help run that as well. To get into the VIP section, you've got to be using one of our referral links. And as you can see, guys, you get up many sign-up bonuses by using these links, up to $4,200 on BYBIT, on BitGet up to $8,000, plus you get 15% discount fees, which I'm sure you guys must take, especially if you're a leverage trader, it makes a lot by getting 15% discount on the fees. It really, really, really does. Because I saw yesterday, it was quite annoying. So I had the $1,000 and I prepped for a $70 loss if the stop loss got hit, and I lost $85. So I feel like a lot of people are in the same thing, like, what the hell? And what that does is when they send the price down into the stop losses, it basically starts to sell off, and it actually sells you off a little bit later than what we actually expect. So I think instead of ignoring it, we see it happen many, many, many of the times. You can see my ADA one went through over here. Is we got to prep for these as well. And it doesn't matter which exchange you're on, it's going to happen many different times. So we got to just add that in with our risk when we are doing this, these trades as well, that sometimes it can take a little bit more than what we actually expect. And now it's time to shift. We've been through many of these. We've seen this a few times now where the liquidity hunts are happening. Where we're getting these stupid wicks and these things, because the trades did play out. Everything did hit and it did go to the zones. We spoke about 58 cents for Cardano. It went exactly 58.20. The trades all played out beautifully. They just had a stupid wick that wicked out before that. And now we know it's there. So what we're basically looking at now is done with the 15 minutes and 1 hours. It's time to start shifting to 4-hour trades where I'm going to be looking at doing about two, maybe 3 live trading sessions in a week. But I'm going to be doing larger time frames, smaller X, and we rather hold trades for 2-3 days to ignore these wicks, play bigger ranges, smaller X amounts on the leverage and these sort of things. So I am watching, I'm in it with you guys as well, and I am shifting the strategy now, because now it's starting to become very obvious how the guys are trying to. There may be whales watching the damn show, and they may be trying to play around with the stop losses and these sort of things. So we'll work around that and we'll shift and change. But it was so much fun. It was fun to get back into action and fun to get back into everything again. And I'm excited to continue this. And I think that Discord channel is going to be absolutely amazing, guys. So prep your accounts, prep things, get them ready so you can get access into that Discord. And then it's a beautiful way I can communicate with you guys outside of just the live trading shows. And then the last thing is you're going to see 2 different tiles. You're going to see the live trading show tile. And that one's going to be when I'm trading live. And then you're going to see the live trading update tile as well. And that's where I'm going to do quick 5 minutes shows updating the trades. So if you ever see that, just know that that's where you're going to find the updates of the trades once they've played through or anything's happened on them. And if you see the normal live trading logo, that is when I'm actually trading live. So make sure you're watching both of them so we can continuously update you guys on what is actually happening. So Bitcoin right now, I wasn't too happy to see this long red candle. I really wasn't, because we started getting a bit of a movement up. And this is quite a big candle. And you remember what I spoke about yesterday is I don't like seeing at the moment, I don't like us seeing getting to the areas of close to the 25K zone. And we keep getting these really big sell-offs. We keep getting these big red candles, and it may not look like much on the 4-hour on that. But if you start looking on the 1 hour, you start looking at the daily and you start looking at these things like these wicks, is not good in my opinion, because it's basically showing that bigger guys are offloading every time we get to those areas. And yesterday we just, the last 24 hours, it's done it again, where we shoot up and look how like drags this long tail. And you can see all the previous times that it's done these tails. You see them over here. You could see what it basically brought in after that. So be very aware of that into today, that we are getting really close to the trend line of support, and it's sort of an area where we need Bitcoin to bounce. We don't really want it to go much lower than 23K. I think 23K is a very big support. It may wick there, but if we can still close in trend, it's still this is our bullish line. This is a line that we knew that at some point, the end of August, we we're going to get some sort of pullback in the market. But we wanted to know, was 28K the first target before that actually happened? And this line's going to help us with that. I still feel October and September is going to be really bullish. The end of September to October, I think we're going to have a good end to this year. Not to say we're breaking anywhere near all-time highs, but I think we're going to have a really, really strong bounce from that. The question was, do we go to 28 first and then down to those areas? And now we're starting to form these wicks again, guys. So today is important. Just keep an eye on that. I don't think, short-term, medium-term longs, I think you need to pay a lot of attention. I think long-term views and, spot wallet, like longer-term views, as long as you are buying in these lower areas, I think you're good, because I think that's just somewhere we will come test again. between the 19, 21K if we do lose the support today. Anywhere in those sort of areas. If you have entries higher than that, and you can basically take this chart and you can imprint them on any of the charts, as in ETH, as in any of them. And ETH's still showing a lot of strength right now. It's still very much in trend, but it is showing you that if you look at ETH, and ETH does lose the support trend at some point, can you withstand ETH coming back down to 1.3 to 1.5? Do you have a better entry than that for your long-term positions? If not, and we start to lose these supports, de-risking is probably really good at those areas and buying back at lower areas. End of the day, what are you trying to do? Are we going to get a bull run this year? Not sure. I don't think so. I think we're going to have a relief bounce. I don't think we're going to have crazy all-time highs just yet. Can we get it yesterday, next year? Possibly. Can we get it in 2024? Yes. I think by the next halving, I definitely think so. So this entry that you're fighting for is for the next bull run. And wherever the next bull run comes, you want that damn entry. So it is going to try shake out to make it quite tough. But keep working and keep focusing that long-term portfolio. And how do I get the best entry? How do I get this thing? How do I get my average price as low as possible? So whenever the bull run comes again, I can make the insane gains. As we know, the guys that made all the money in the last bull run were the guys from 2017 and these sort of areas. So pay attention to that and where we are right now. If we do hold the trend, let's go back to that one over there. If we do hold the trend, the bullish scenario still plays out, and we can still be looking at us going to test the trend lines. Every day that passes that Bitcoin doesn't get to 28K, the area starts to drop a little bit. And right now it's showing that this is getting a little bit too high now. So this shifts for me that if the bullish scenario still plays out, now we're looking at 27K. And every day that it takes longer, this trend line keeps coming down. And it just makes those targets a little bit shorter every single time. So be aware of that. And yeah, so Random Man, I want to know what you're doing here, brother, before I jump onto my portfolios. Is he here? He's not even listening. Can you hear me, bro? Random Man.
Yo.
Sorry, I'm just watching. I just see you in the background with your Red Bull. Can you hear me?
One sec, Sheldon.
He's just sitting there. I think he wants to come talk. I don't know what. Maybe about his.
How's it, Sheldon?
Yeah, I see you there chilling in the background. What's happening?
How's it, bro?
Nice Red Bull shirt. Like.
How's it going, man?
I like it.
How are you?
What happened to your liquidation, or what happened, bro?
Well, I mean, I think what we should do first is we should each just share our screen. Just each one of us should share our screen. Just quickly.
Yeah. I'm fighting a Wick war at the moment.
Just share your screen. Just share your screen.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's just see.
What happened, bro? We got Wick. Like, what must I do?
I didn't even know there were 1,376 traders in the competition, let alone that. Okay, listen.
This is what's going to make it beautiful.
Listen. I can help you, bro.
Show me yours.
I can help you. Okay, so let me show you what I did yesterday. I got to show you what I did yesterday.
Yeah,
First of all, I realized yesterday that you gave me trades, and that if I followed your trades, I would have got wrecked. So what I did was I shorted Solana. You see, I went short because you said go long. I shorted Solana. Okay, I'm burning a little bit. I'm down 0.58%. Not serious. I increased my Shiba.
So I increased after the red candle.
I shorted. I got that red candle wiped me. We've got to talk about. I want to talk about that red candle because I think it's important that we address that red candle. Then I increased my Shiba position. I'm up 28%. Now, what happened to me last night, which was disgusting, was, again, because I listened to you. I mustn't listen to you. I'm going to win this trading competition my way. You told me put a stop loss on Cardano, right? You said, no, stop loss.
On the long.
Stop loss. So I put a stop loss on Cardano. Thing wicked up to 58, stopped me out, and now it's back down here. I should have just left it my way.
I never told you put a stop loss on your long. Like on your short, we were
There's a
logging. We put a stop
reason.
loss on our log.
There is a reason I'm winning this competition in Banter. There's a reason I'm the leader here in Banter. Carl, can you share your screen, please?
I'm not even on the stream.
Come on, Carl, share your screen. I'm not on the stream. I'm not on the stream. I'm not on the stream. Come on, Carl, just share your screen, bro. You see, Carl doesn't even want to share his screen. That's how bad it is. I'm sticking to my guns, guys. I'm gonna be from now on. I'm gonna be doing the trading show. 12 o'clock South African time, 5 a.m. EST. I'm doing a trading show in the mornings, teach you guys how to trade. Sheldon, you highly recommended that you should join. Carl also highly recommended that you should join. Carl has this thing.
Fantastic. So I got the day off.
Carl's got this thing called analysis paralysis. So what he does is he analyzes a trade so much that he doesn't actually. Did you take a trade?
I took 2 trades.
And how? Well, you up or down?
Little bit down.
You're down.
Not much.
You down?
Hardly anything.
Sheldon's down. I'm the only one who's up, and I'm only up a measly 10%.
This is the game of endurance.
Bro. You started 4 days ago. We started yesterday.
Okay, guys, follow me for more trading advice. I'll be on here tomorrow, 12 o'clock. I'll be on here tomorrow. It's okay. Look, I must say, I would have been much higher if I hadn't listened to you, because my Solana position got destroyed my average. My near position that you made me take the long, eventually lucky I exited the long. I exited the long and I nearly went short, but I didn't. And then I just shouldn't have listened to you on Cardano. I would have been top 80.
Bro, if you're long Cardano yesterday, you would have made a lot of money.
I was short, and you told me to go.
Exactly.
You guys in the comments, all of you said, put a stop loss. What did I do? I put a stop loss. What happened? It wicked, smashed my stop loss over here. Smashed my stop loss. I woke up in the morning. I was like, hold on, what happened to Cardano? Well, I don't have a Cardano position. Saw that I got stopped out. Not listening to you guys. I'm doing this my way. This is the way I'm doing it. At the end, we'll see who the winner is. Right now, it feels like it's going to be me. Number 2 feels like it's going to be Miles. Number 2 feels like it's going to be Miles Deutscher, because he's number 160. And number 3 seems like it's going to be James. James, how are you doing?
I haven't started yet. I'm waiting for money.
I told you I'd sponsor you.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the transfer, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm giving you a head start.
Okay. Don't worry, guys.
Sounds like you guys need it.
There's a couple of tokens that BYBIT doesn't have in this competition. Like I would have gone long Kujira. I would have made bombs of money. And I knew that I was bombs of money.
Okay. Well, while you're on your high horse.
Yes.
If I beat you in this competition, you shave your head or you eat the fish. I'll do the same if I lose this competition. While you're on your high horse, while you're in the lead, while you're winning. You're winning, right?
No, but you know the problem. I know what you're gonna do.
You shave your head or you eat your fish.
I know what you're gonna do. I know what you're gonna do, bro. I know exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna take one trade on $250. You're gonna double the money. You're gonna have 100%. Okay, I'll do it, but the wager is you have to put through at least 20 trades.
Okay.
And then I have to eat the fish.
Or shave your head.
Fish.
And wait, if you lose, hold on, if you lose,
then I'll do it again.
No, but that's not fair.
Okay, then what do you want me to do?
Hold on, let me think about this.
I'll get random man tattooed on my body.
Okay, but real tattoo, not a real tattoo.
A real tattoo. I'll get random man tattooed on my body.
A lunar tattoo.
Sure. So I eat fish, and you get random man tattooed on your body.
Yes, I'll take the bigger. Yes. Fair bet, guys. In the comments.
Wait. How big is the tattoo? How big is the tattoo going to be? How big is the tattoo going to be?
We'll do like 8 centimeters, 8 to 10 centimeters, like this. That's pretty big, bro.
I mean, that's a proper bet.
That's great.
And all I have to do is eat fish.
Eat
But I'll
fish or shave your head.
I'm not eating that fish. You know, I've just got to win. I've just got to stick to my guns and teach him a lesson. You got to put through at least 20 trades.
15.
20.
15. Look at my. I'm putting a tattoo,
20.
bro.
20.
15.
I'm eating fish.
15.
20.
15. Fish is
Okay,
nothing.
but 15 trades means open and close.
Open and close, yes.
Okay, cool. And the last part is that you have to put in your derivatives account, you have to put $5,000.
Why?
Because you need to optimize your capital like I am. It's not about money, it's about optimizing your capital. So you have to put $5,000 in your account. Look, I've got $5,000 in my account. You see, net equity,
But I've already
$5,000.
started. So you want me to start a new account again?
No, just add money to it. It's fine. Add money to it.
Okay, $5,000.
Okay.
Okay, but then it sounds like it sounds like you're not doing enough if you lose. It sounds like really.
Okay, done. You got yourself a deal.
5,000. No. If I can continue my $1,000 account, we got a deal. That's a fair deal, bro.
No, because that means I have to now change my whole strategy. And, let me think about it. I'll tell you on my show. Okay? Right now, though, as a right now, I mean, he's doing just yeah.
Let's do it, bro. There's mine right now as we stand.
This guy runs a trading show on YouTube. That's dangerous, bro. He's running a trading show on YouTube. His net return is minus 10%.
But he just started.
I also just started. Look, I'm up 10%.
So 4 days ago. That's fine, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like right now, I'm the underdog.
Okay, I'll let you know on my show. I'm not going to disturb. I was busy on a call. There's a founder here trying to explain his project to me, and you're disturbing me. Goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye. Alrighty. Hopefully he takes the bet. Let's do it. Come on, guys. At least there's one thing with me. Like I take the bets and I stick to my word. Like, I'm in this. Don't count me out just yet. Many like to count me out, and then it changes very quickly at some point. So, guys, let's get through the medium risk part of the tokens quick. Of what I was speaking about previously, which was basically, these over here, low risk, medium risk, high risk, and very high risk. I see they still have not changed that just yet, but these are the percentages that I'm using to build a portfolio as we speak, a long-term portfolio. And I think this is going to be the portfolio that will make more money than any of it. Doesn't matter how much you trade, doesn't matter how much you get in out of the markets. These portfolios will be really, really, really good. Part one, we did do very high risk, and then we did the high risk as well. So make sure you catch that. I'm going to do one more part 3 on this where I'll give you guys all the tokens and exactly how it's looking. And I'll even be entering every single one of those tokens on a $10,000 portfolio for you guys. And we'll even make that a section inside of the Discord as well, where you can actually track that. So that'll be really cool. And that's just something that's used to grow in the back end. Remember, guys, end of the day, ignoring the news, ignoring all the mess and stuff, where we currently, if you're not building a long-term portfolio now, and if there is any wicks down a little bit further areas down, if you're not building one now, you're being really silly. It does not matter if you got one account in a loss. Leave that account. Keep fighting that account. Keep doing what you got to do to build that account up again. But I am not getting back to all-time highs in the next 2 years and only getting broken even or to these sort of things. I am building a definite account at these areas. So the ones that I am looking at for my medium risk, which will be a part of 40%. This is the biggest percentage of my portfolio is going to be inside of these tokens. Are these tokens over here? We got Cardano. Look at this, guys. If you're not adding Cardano bags, now I think Cardano is not going anywhere. And looking at back to all-time high territory, we're looking at a 7x just to back to all-time high. Now, I'm a believer that I think Bitcoin's going to go to 100 to 150K. I'm not even speaking about 500K or $1 million. I think we go to 100 to 150K in the next 3 years. If we go more, it's a bonus. And if you start looking at that to the Bitcoin pairs, to Cardano, and to a lot of these alts as well, they are looking stronger and good, looking at good views of basically us breaking the all-time highs and getting higher. I do think we're going to see a $5 Cardano, possibly a $6, $7 in a really crazy market. I really, really do. And if we look at that, that's obviously looking at 14, 15x from where we are now. Now, remember, what I need for this ultimate portfolio is I need this medium risk portfolio to 10 to 20x That's what I need this portfolio to do. So whatever tokens I'm putting on here, I'm looking to get between a 10 to 20x over the next 3 years, 2 to 3 years out of this portfolio. So my first one will be Cardano. It is 7x just from the top. I think we are going to be looking at a $5 to $7 Cardano. I do think there's more downside first, though, at any point. And as you can see, I have a highlighted box here. I'm still not countering out that Bitcoin is going to go test those lower ranges at any point now within the next 2 months. I do think there's a high possibility that Bitcoin does still go down to those areas. And it is giving me an indication that a 37 to 42 cents, 43 cent Cardano is still possible. And that's where I'm definitely adding a lot more for the long-term view on Cardano. And remember, guys, to all-time high from there, we're looking at a 7 to 8x just to back to all-time highs. And I'm thinking it can go obviously away a lot higher than that. So Cardano is definitely the one. For me, Chainlink is the next one. I think Chainlink still comes down back to $6. And from that to all-time high, we're looking at 8x from there. Remember, Bitcoin is only 69K at the top. You know, if Bitcoin goes to 100K, 150K, like we can be looking at double these altcoins where they got on the last bull cycle of where they can get on the next one. So I'm just using lower basis and more, I don't know, realistic views, if you want to call it. So Chainlink is definitely the next one that I'm adding in that as well. And that I'm looking at an 8x to just back to all-time highs. Ideally, I'm looking at a 15x over the next 3 years from Chainlink, but this is my first sort of area. The two ways I'm buying this is the lower range where we got to on this last push down, and the break of the trend, which is showing us October in that sort of area, is where I'll be making sure that I have to be in Chainlink now. So use these long-term weekly. The reason why I'm also saying more downside is because the weekly stocks are getting to the top. So it's showing another week or so of more greenness, and we can be looking at another few weeks to the downside, taking us back to this area. So where I'm loading up on these tokens will be on these supports, and it will be when these stochastic weekly RSIs do hit down to the bottom, and they're anywhere below 20 is where I'm going to be getting. A0 is great, but that's more my high risk. Not very high risk, but it is my high risk. I'm going to be adding A0. A0 is a very good, I think they're going to do really well as well. But I'm keeping two. Remember, break of trend is where I have to be in. Otherwise, I'm buying lower ranges over here. Guys, people say I don't have money. I don't save this. Like, you can put in 5. Remember that the market's down 80%, 85%. You can put in 5% of the money that you put in the first time at the top, and you're buying the same amount of tokens. By the time, like if you bought here, Chainlink, anywhere around $50 or these sort of areas with $1,000, you can buy $100 worth of Chainlink at $5, and you bought the same amount of tokens. So that by the time we get a rally back up to these areas, you're not only broken even on the one account, you are literally 8x on the other accounts. You see, I can put in a very small amount of money and still have the same amount of tokens. Guys, please pay very much attention to this. It's very important. As you can see, lower views today, you guys are the ones that can really take advantage of this. AVAX, same thing. I think AVAX does come to the areas of $17 to $20. I'll be doing that when the weekly gets down to the bottom. I'm just going to go through these quite quick. Solana, I think Solana comes back down to the 20s. To be honest, I think it comes between $24 and $30 is where Solana gets to. It's an 8x just to the top again. So I'm waiting for the stock down over there. And same thing. If you bought Solana over here, you bought $1,000, you only need to buy $80 or $100 over here, and you're buying the same amount of Solana. Like, so people saying that I don't have money and stuff, like you need way less this time. Build this portfolio. Actually compare them, please. Separate them. Don't add them to the current portfolio that you have. Have another portfolio and start a new one at these current levels now. And you're going to soon realize how you make a lot of money in this market is by buying when everyone's completely flushed out and they're trying to recover, trying to make money back and trying to fix their portfolios, where you should be building one. This is why Rand does really well, because he does do that. He's been aping into the market at these areas for the last few weeks now. DOT, same thing. DOT's big, 7-8x to the top again. I do think DOT's going to make its way back down to $6. So that's definitely one. Atom, I think, comes back down between $6 and $8 is where I'm buying Atom. I think Atom's got legs. I really think Atom's going to do really well. I think it's actually going to do 2 to 3x of the previous all-time high. So I'm probably looking around $100 for Atom. And if you look at that now, where we're at now, you know, it's a 9-10x from where we are now. But I'm waiting for 6 to $8. So as you can see, guys, I'm still expecting a 30% downside in altcoins. When this market turns now, we're looking down. Like if it does go down, if we don't get to 28 first, but if we do go down, I'm still expecting quite a bit more downside. Matic's definitely in this portfolio too. I'm seeing it go down quite a bit. So you can see where my area is on Matic here. It's 42% down from where we are right now. And, you know, you want to know when do I add to this portfolio and do these sort of things, go have a look and see where your entry's at. And if Matic does come to 34 to the 45 cent sort of area, and your entry is better than that, then great, and you can hold it out. But if it's not better than that, I'm de-risking at this area over here. This one's very obvious, where it's a simple shoot there, come here, may even go lower. We'll see from there. And then we can look at, you know, October and that's to start getting a decent rally again. So Matic, I'll definitely be adding there. I think Matic's going to do at least a 2-3x as well. I think we're going to have a $10 Matic as well in the next 2-3 years. I think Matic's an absolute killer. Everyone's building on Polygon at the moment. I think they got a really, really bright future. And this forms a lot on my portfolio. We got Arweave, which hasn't done too well, but I still think they're really good, and I still think they're going to do really well. My Arweave entries that I'm looking at is basically between $8 and $11 is where I'm looking at building over here. And this as well as the 8x back to the top. I'm not looking at this one to break that all-time high. I do think it will, but I'm just working on that it gets back to $80 to $90, which I think it really, really, really will. And for me, that's an 8x to a 10x on this portfolio. So that's good. Crypto.com also been smashed in the last few weeks, in the last few months, but they are everywhere. Their branding is everywhere. They're a big part of the world right now in the sports community where we're at right now. I'm not counting them out. I think they're going to play a massive role in the future. And if we look just back to all-time highs, you know, we are looking at a 7-8x. Guys, I definitely think Bitcoin's going to 100K. I definitely think it's going way higher before. So I'm not giving you crazy views just yet. I'm even giving you views just back to all-time highs. So Crypto.com is one I'll be adding as well. And I'll be adding this between 9 and 12 cents. So it's about 20% down from where we are right now. When the weekly hits down at the bottom is where I'm building this portfolio. And I think it's going to do really, really, really well. And the last one I'm adding here is FTT, which I don't think is going to give as much gains because I don't think they've been hurt as much as the markets, as the rest of the markets. But I do think we have two areas. If we really have a meltdown, I do see $11 to $13 or $14, but I don't think we're going to get there. But I do see $20 to $25, and that's where I'm buying FTT. I think FTX are going to do fantastic. I think they're going to continue to do really well, and I'm adding this. This one's not as big gains. So, you know, looking to the top here, you're looking at a 2 to 3x. I do think they are going to get a lot higher in the future, though. I do think a $200, $250 FTX token is where I'm looking at over the next 2 to 3 years. And I'm paying attention very much to that. And now what you do with a lot of these tokens as well, guys, is if you're looking at Bitcoin get to, you know, 100K, you know, it's a 5x from where it is right now. And that forms under my low risk. My low risk is ETH and Bitcoin. Those are my low risk tokens. I'm probably doing 60% to 40% ETH over Bitcoin. But if we're looking at a 5x on ETH and looking at a 7x on or 5x on Bitcoin, a 7x on ETH, yo,
Sheldon.
Yeah.
I've got a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's just choose 5 people now and just give them $250 to trade in the competition. And if they win, they can keep all the profits. And if they lose nothing. What do you say? We just quickly give away the $250 to people. How they get it is you got to be signed up for the competition. So right now, there are 2,069 people that are signed up for the competition. You got to have $250 in your account. I'm going to choose 5.
He's dropping there.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You don't disturb me. All right, so I'm going to choose 5 people. These are the 5 people. Account number 400 to 404, which is 5 people. We will give you guys $250 into your account. You can play with the $250. If you win, you give us back the $250 at the end of the competition. Okay, but like, I mean, man to man, man to woman, you got to give the money back. Okay, like I don't want to be phoning you and saying, "Can I please have the $250 back?" Okay, so If you win, you give back the $250. If you lose, well, then it's tough luck for us. So I'm going to sponsor 400 these account numbers. So 259-66009, 259-68649. You can read the numbers. Here they are. I'm sponsoring you guys. You'll have $250 in your accounts today. And then all you need to do with that is just beat Sheldon. All you need to do is just follow me and beat Sheldon. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. And then, sorry, I have to go, but I just want to talk about one thing that happened yesterday. And I think we all need to be very careful yesterday around the Wicks. So we all got stopped out because of the Wick. Right? I know I got stopped out. Did you get stopped out? You were racing. Okay, so let's talk about the Wicks. Let's talk about, because I try to find out what's causing those Wicks, because people were saying BYBIT scam and whatever else. The problem is that we all had our stop losses at exactly the same level. So the minute that we touch the stop loss, it starts liquidating all of us at the same time, and that causes a Wick. So the solution to fix problems like that is we must have our stop losses in a range. Okay, so if we're all at the same point, the problem is that as soon as one gets hit, it liquidates everybody else's. So you got to be very careful. You got to spread the stop losses. If we're all going to trade together, which I mean, I don't know if you guys are following the show and you want to trade, that's cool.
You know,
but
we're doing something that no one's done before, so we are going to encounter these things. So yes, and higher time frames, bigger ranges. I agree with you.
Yeah, we must be super careful. We must protect the community. And I got stopped out yesterday. You got stopped out yesterday, and the reason is because we were all sitting at exactly the same level. And so, bang, you get hit. The other option is to use BitGet as well. So use BYBIT, use BitGet, use KuCoin, and just play the similar ranges. And I think that should solve that out. I don't think there's no malice in BYBIT. I mean, obviously, I went and checked the trades, and that's what it looked like to me. All right, listen, I'm going to love and leave you. We've helped 5 people today. I'm still ahead of you in the competition. See you later.
Accept the bet, brother. Accept the bet. Okay. So what I was saying, guys, these are the tokens that I'm looking at for that portfolio. These ones over here for my medium risk. My low risk is Bitcoin and ETH. And then what you do as well is you take these. There's many more, guys. You guys have your preferences on what you think. Ideally, as long as you structure your portfolio right, and you know where you're putting these things and you got them sort of set and that, get them into a wallet, get them out of your range. You can't touch them because otherwise you're going to want to touch them. And, you know, you may watch shows and be telling you get out and this and that. Like, stick to your plan, build the structure and leave it. Don't mess with it. A lot of guys made money that held through 2017. Like, you prepping this portfolio for whenever the bull run may come. No one knows when it's coming. No one knows when it may come. So be ready with that. And then take your tokens and go look at them as well to Bitcoin. You know, if we're looking at a 5x on Bitcoin, I'm looking at Solana 3xing the move against Bitcoin. So I'm looking at a 3xing at 3 times outperforming Bitcoin in the next 2-3 years as well. If you're looking at a 5x from Bitcoin, look at a 15x from Solana. So take these tokens and also go have a look at them to Bitcoin and Ethereum. And while we wait for either the bounce on support today or the break of support today, if we break support today, I'm opening the next live trading session. Will go active again, and I'm opening 3x, 2x shorts that we're going to hold over the next 2 weeks, longer term views as well. So I wanted to give you guys this today. Pay attention to this. Please build a portfolio. No financial advice, but like, build the damn portfolios. Otherwise, stop waiting and like trying to fix the portfolio that's in a loss. Like, build something else. It takes 5 to 10% of what was invested in the first time. Build it in that time and put it damn away. Just make sure you've structured it right and know that this is 2 to 3 years. And ideally, what you need from these is you need your low risk to 5 to 7x. You need your medium risk to 10 to 20x. Your high risk to 30 and 35x, and your very high risk. The Mama Sniper gave you guys all of the micro alts, which is only a 10% of your portfolio that we're putting in there. You need those things to 50 to 100x. And if you balance that whole portfolio, a 20x is your account in total. I got 1,900%, but I'm looking at a 2,000% gain in that time. So guys, let's wait and see what happens later. I'll probably jump on Rand Show if there's any action and we break that support. Smash that like, smash the subscribe button, make sure the notification bell's on. Get ready for this competition's not over. Nothing's over. Get your stuff set up. The Discord channel is coming, and it's probably coming the next 24 hours. So make sure you're ready for that. And let's keep going, guys. I'm proud we started it again yesterday. I know it was a stoppage. I got hit with you guys. I'm learning. I'm shifting through all of that. But I'm proud to be back, and I'm very happy to be back, and I'm happy to be doing the live shows. No one does this. you know, I'm attempting to do it again, and I'm willing to succeed this time. So, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Much love, Banter fam.